Moowop jumped out the car before it even stopped moving. And Duck like, the f going on? He jumped out. Then that motherfucking Zell with Los Mana sweat on.
Yo, face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, today I want to try something new and talk about something that we all can learn from. Most importantly, the youth, but as we see what's going on in the world today, clearly young adults as well as adults can learn a thing or two from this OBlock situation as a whole. Now we reached over 100K subscribers. Shout out to y'all for that, because without y'all it wouldn't be possible. So with that being said, I just want to try a few new things and take things up a notch with the platform. I'm still debating on how I would like to do a vlog channel as well, so y'all stay tuned. However, today I want to use these real life events that we all know and witnessed and bring awareness to them, as they also reflect real life situations that go on every day. As we witness the OBlock trial go on, we've actually learned that in a nutshell, THF Teezy, who was the suspect that all of this stemmed from, when dropping FBG Duck's location, lied. And because of him, now 5 others crashed out, well 6, and potentially facing life in prison, while another person who was the victim is no longer here. All because of one person. Now, yes, these guys are grown men, and yes, they've made their own decisions to carry out their actions, but for every cause, there's an effect. In this case, Teezy made a selfish decision to involve these guys into something that was personal, and also lied to get them to do what they did. So we're going to go over it and talk about how actions similar to Teezy's cause youngins all across the world to crash out because of guys who pretend to be something that they're not, getting guys who actually are about that life into sticky situations while they try and weasel their way out. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm and spread awareness to situations like this going on all across the world. Now let's get into it. Now real briefly, FBG Duck's life was taken in the Gold Coast back in August of 2021 while he was shopping for his son. Recently, OBlock members including Moowop, Kenny Mac, Zell Munna, C-Thing, Teezy, and Los Mana were charged and convicted for his death. It was a lot of speculation about who or how OBlock was affiliated in the beginning, with many theories floating around, but court reports would explain that it was a guy by the name of Ralph Turpin, aka THF Teezy, who was the one that started it all when he would spot FBG Duck in the Gold Coast. Now before the trial, everything was pretty general and nobody knew the exact basis of THF Teezy's role and how OBlock got involved. We were told that THF Teezy spotted Duck in the Gold Coast. It was money on Duck's head, so we called the OBlock guys and they came and did what they did. However, as trial began and details involving the case got out, it was revealed that Teezy had a more personal gripe with FBG Duck, as it's been revealed that Duck messed around with Teezy's baby mother years ago. It's been stated that Duck wasn't messing with her currently, and it was just a thing of the past. However, Teezy's pride and ego couldn't let it go, and once he spotted Duck, he took the perfect opportunity to have something happen to him due to his envious ways. As trial proceeded, aside from now finding out that Teezy is the one that dropped FBG Duck's location due to him messing with his baby mother, it was also revealed that Teezy lied to the OBlock members to get them down there to take his life. And at this point, OBlock members in the courtroom had realized that they literally crashed out and may face life behind bars, all because of Teezy's jealousy. See, they were under the impression that they were looking out for him and protecting him in a time of need, until they later found out that Teezy lied to them. In addition to lying, TEEZY tried to separate himself from them as a whole, even though they did what they did because of him. When TEEZY called the guys in OBlock, he would tell them that Duck was out there in the Gold Coast shopping, they had some words with each other, and Duck would end up chasing him down the street, threatening him with a weapon in his hand. TEEZY also told the guys that he overheard Duck say that he was going to wait with someone else for TEEZY to come out the store so we could actually catch him. With all of that being said, the suspects would get in 2 cars and rush down to the Gold Coast, arriving within minutes, and the rest was history. During trial, an audio of THF TEEZY played of him calling the suspects in OBlock. The problem is, a surveillance video will also be played showing TEEZY during the phone call he made while he was in the store. This is where things would get interesting because the video will show something totally different that was told by TEEZY on that phone call. And at this point, the suspects realized that they were sent up a river by TEEZY. One of the lies of surveillance highlighted by TEEZY is that the phone call shows that TEEZY was asked if he had a weapon on him. Just as TEEZY said no, his weapon will actually fall to the ground. How crazy is that? Now, when the video was played in court of TEEZY on the phone and they realized he lied to them, the suspects would look back at TEEZY as if they couldn't believe what they were seeing. And although the surveillance would prove that TEEZY lied, it was too late. It's literally nothing these guys could do now. See, TEEZY knew that if he explained the truth as to why he really wanted the OBlock guys to come up and do something to Duck, he knew they wouldn't have came in the first place. And if he would have told the truth about having a weapon on him, then they would have just told him to take care of it himself. So the only way he would be able to get these guys to come up there was that he had to fabricate the story, and that he did. While these guys thought they were protecting their boy, they were really just satisfying his personal pride. And can you imagine finding out during trial that someone you risked it all for lied to you, and now you may never ever see the light of day again because of them? And there's nothing you can do. That's a tough pill to swallow. And of course some may say, well, these guys are their own men, they make their own decisions. It's true. But if it wasn't for TEEZY lying, these guys would have been chilling in OBlock minding their business the same way they was before they got the call from TEEZY. See, let's be real. Yes, they wanted to catch Duck. Yes, Duck was a big op. But at the end of the day, I don't think they were that stupid to go out there in the Gold Coast and do what they did if they wouldn't have got the call from TEEZY that he was being threatened by Duck with a weapon. So when all this first transpired, everybody was trying to figure out, what will make these guys do what they did? What will make them be so bold? And knowing that there was cameras all over, why would they do what they did? But now that we found out, the reason they did it is because they believed in TEEZY that he was being threatened with a firearm, that his life was in danger. So they reacted. Now it gets even worse due to more details we found out during the trial, because THF TEEZY called D-Thing's phone as well, and it would be assumed that he called D-Thing because D-Thing, who was Lil Durk's brother, is the one that had money on FBG Duck's head. So although he wasn't the one that did anything to Duck, TEEZY was trying to get involved in the money, letting it be known that he played a part by dropping Duck's location, so of course he was trying to get paid too. This is important because although he wanted to be involved when it came to the money, however, in the courtroom, TEEZY's lawyer was trying to separate him from the OBlock guys, stating that TEEZY didn't have a weapon, nor did he shoot Duck. So the irony of it all is that it all transpired because of him, and somehow him and his lawyer was trying to disassociate TEEZY from the OBlock members, stating that they have no affiliation with each other, despite TEEZY being the one that called them. Now, one of the reasons I found it important to speak on this is because this should be a lesson for the kids who glorify the street life, to see firsthand how someone you think is really about that life will actually flip on you in the time of a crisis. Not only did TEEZY lie to the guys, when the pressure came, he tried to disassociate himself from them despite being the main reason everything went down. Now hopefully situations like this could show there's no loyalty in the streets, because everyone is out for self. It's guys right now who you think are like that and they really not. And they're okay with sending you to do something that they won't do themselves. Some of them you think are tough, but in real life they only act tough because they know you are going to back them up or someone else. Here it is that this man wanted Duck gone for his own personal reasons, had a weapon on him, was with another person, and still had to call other guys. 6 men threw their life away because one guy lied. Just going to prove that everyone who you think have your best interests at heart don't always have your best interest at heart. So once again, I hope this is a learning lesson for anyone out there in the streets, whether you're a kid or an adult. Everyone is a gangster until the integrity is actually tested. And in this case, these guys found out the hard way when it was way too late. So y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. How y'all feel about TEEZY lying to the guys? And do you think this could have been prevented if TEEZY would have never lied? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.